Welcome back to Dubbzi Bricks for another episode of Building Gotham City in Lego. In the last update, I worked on the raised train line here, and I'm going to be doing more work on this next week once I've been to Dublin to get the 2x4 black plates from the Lego store. Hopefully it'll still be on the Pick a Brick wall. Now this coming weekend, I'm going to Dublin to Brickcon to display the Old Wayne Tower here. And it's the first time I've ever displayed, and I thought I'd share the whole experience with you, so me preparing for the build, what I see at the convention, and my thoughts on the whole process, etc. So really looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Now this Old Wayne Tower, I need to do a lot of work to it. There's loads of tiling along each of the ledges there that hasn't been done. There's statues that need to be made. I need to work out how I'm going to put the word Wayne across the building. But the other thing I need to do is make a Mills plate for this to sit in. Now this Mills plate that it's currently sat in at the moment is attached to all the other Mills plates all around it, and I don't want to destroy it, I don't want to rip it all up. So I'm just going to lift this structure out of the Mills plate because it's just resting on tiles in there, and make a new Mills plate just for the convention. And here is the start of the Mills plate we'll be taking to Dublin with us, and it's in 5 sections here. Now I'll just join them together using tiles. And the fact that I can play with a much larger area for this mock, I'm not restricted by the size of the city. I am going to be able to do a lot of different details around the actual building. So we've got a couple of pools of water on there, and I may even put another one further forward. But I'm going to be able to put a lot more trees there. And even the road along the front is going to be a 4-lane road, as you'd expect to see in a big city. But what we're going to do now, I'm just going to bring the base of the Wayne Tower and pop it in there. Just make sure I have made the hole the right size. I'm pretty sure I have. And then once I've done that, I'll start tiling off the area around here, and then we'll work on the road itself. And I've tiled off the edges of these floors here, and I'm amazed at how much difference it makes. It just gives it such a different feel, a lot more polished to there. Put black bricks behind the windows here so you can't see through now. So again, I think that looks a little bit better. But we have got the Riddler hiding behind this window just here. Now I'm going to turn my attention up to this part just here. I want to have some statues on the corner. I need to have Wayne going across here somewhere, so I'm not sure where I'm going to be putting that. So that's another thing I need to do. And I also need to block out the windows on this floor as well. And here was the first attempt at the 4-lane road. However, the lanes are too narrow, so I think I'm going to just extend it by a couple of studs, which is really easy for me to do. Now, these are the vehicles I'm thinking about taking up to Dublin with me. The only one that's a Lego set is the Tumbler, and I just thought the change of colour looked good. This is a vehicle that I'm definitely going to be doing a version of myself. It's going to have my own spin on the Tumbler, but you'll know what it's based off of when I do it. Now, with the actual Wayne Tower itself, I have made a couple of amendments to it. We've got Bane just hanging out on the ledge there. We put the word Wayne just below the W on there. Now at the top here, following the comment a couple of updates ago, I have put a balcony on there. So I'm going to have it, the Batman's just swinging down from the balcony. I think that looked quite good. I would have done it on this floor up here, but it's just a little bit narrower. So it's a lot easier for me to make it look better on that section. But I do still need to put the glass on there. But yeah, really happy with how this is coming along. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to mend that road up, then do some trees, final details, and then I'll check back in and show you how it looks. And I think we're pretty much there with the preparation for the mock. We've got all the trees made. So we've got 3 on this side, and then we've got a couple on there. And I've mixed the colours up and the styles just to try and give a bit of variety. I'm not sure where the vehicles or the minifigures are going to go exactly. I'll make my decision on that once I get up to the convention. I'll just take a load more of the 2x2 jumper plates, and then I'll just position those where I want to. It's a very quick and easy thing to change. And up the top of the building here, we've now got the glass in on the doors and a couple of silver tiles just as the door handles. And we will have Batman as if he's just swinging away from the actual office up there. But yeah, really happy with how this has come out. Put a few more beams around the top as it originally used to be. But there it is, all done and ready to be displayed. And here we have the mock all set up. So I've gone for 8 Batmans in the scene here. So we've got one down the bottom there, fighting Poison Ivy. We've got Joker on the bench there talking to Harley Quinn. And we've got Commissioner Gordon just running to the action there, where we've got the Bat, and that's just coming in to aid us back up. But already we have Bane there attacking Batman. The Tumbler and the Meg there, they're the only 2 builds here that are actual Lego sets. The rest is all custom. And then as we go up, we've got Batman with Ra's al Ghul on the side. Got Batman inside, Turtles around the edge. Then another Batman at the top there fighting Red Hood. And this is from somebody called Redmond's Forge. He's just started a YouTube channel and he's going to be opening a Lego studio in Arklow. So really looking forward to seeing what he does there. But yeah, he's got some classic sets here. Got the UCS Super Star Destroyer, an old Star Destroyer in the back there. We've got the Tanty 4 playset version. Now this is the first one they did. No, this is the second one they did. Sorry, but yeah, great looking set. And then here, this centre part, we've got part of Yavin 4 built into this here, and you can see you've got the almost like micro scale Y-wing on the top there. But on the top, you've got that scene from the Empire Strikes Back. And apparently this has actually got some panels here that pull out, and then there's more scenes inside, but due to the way it's been exhibited, he's not actually showing it like that, unfortunately. But yeah, really impressive structure. And then around here we've got, as you can see, there's several Millennium Falcons, but this is the base of the original UCS Millennium Falcon. And just looking at the detail on this mock here, absolutely fantastic. The Aquari Fortress, the Aquari story. Such an impressive looking build. The amount of details that have gone into these statue heads there. We have the cobbled pavement area, that's really good. And again, the details in the actual structures themselves look amazing. This convention seems to get better and better every year, and this is just another example of, this is already only like 2 mocks in, and it's just blown my mind how much detail and it's gone into the build, the time that's gone into there. Very impressive indeed. And then we've got a couple of fishermen and somebody's caught a shark. And here we have a selection of old retired sets, and it's really nice seeing them in the acrylic cases, just keeping all the dust off, keeping them in pristine condition, and it's so nice just sort of like stepping down memory lane. I mean, look at this classic, the older space stuff. I really do. I wish they made some more of these sets. I mean, this one I don't ever recall seeing. It's the old Wolf Knight on the back there. Nice dock scene. And I saw this one up here, it was last year. It's such a cool looking vehicle. I wish they'd made more sets like this. I mean, I'm not sure if the chrome pieces are official Lego or whether these are sort of custom pieces are put on there, but again, it just looks so good. 1978 castle. God. Remember these sets, really starting to feel old now. And more Black Tron. And I remember seeing this last year, I think it was, and we have the off hangar bay here, and we've got the old classic UCS Millennium Falcon. Just look at that. And all of the details in this build are amazing. A lot of the classic snow speeder builds at the back there. And you've got loads of little scenes down the side here.
I started this morning and ran for about 5 minutes and then got stuck. So,
and then you've got the trench with all the battle going on here. This really is great.
Debug that later. Yeah.
Again, I really hope one day that they re-release the Tauntaun. It just looks so good. And then here we have the AT-ATs as well. I'm not sure if these are mocks or whether or not they're modified versions, but looking at it, I would say these are actually mocks, going by the smoothness and the details on the legs. So yeah, I'll have to have a chat with the builder. I think this is probably one of the best playsets or playset size AT-ATs I've ever seen. It just looks so good. And even the speeder bikes they've got there, I think they look so much better than what you got from the battle pack a little while back and what you get in the UCS 8080. But yeah, very impressive display. And here we have more for the Star Wars fans. And a bit of Minecraft. A bit of X-Men Mansion here. And we've got the Concorde that's been converted. And look at the detail on this one. Seeing this mock here is just really, and the ones to the right here, it really makes me want to start putting some moving parts into Gotham City. I think it will add so much to it. Just nice seeing the mill going around there. And even with the winch there that's lowering the character in the cage there, I think it looks just so good. It's a cool little build here, the circuit of bricks with the motorbike race, and yeah, looks like they've got some cats on the loose there being caught. I think that's a build that my brother-in-law would like.
Anyway, it's kind of alright, but anyway. And then the Ferris wheel is another immersion.
Wow, look at that.
I'm trying to get the motor.
Such an impressive looking roller coaster. I wish there was more tracks that were that sort of width, being just 6 studs wide. The actual track being 4 and then the next 2 studs either side. It'd be so nice to have something like that. It would give me so many more options in Gotham City. So whether or not there are more track like that in a different colour, I'll have to have a look into that one. It's always nice coming to these conventions and seeing all the vendors' stock on the shelves there. It gives you a chance to pick up some of those sets that you might have missed out in the past. So yeah, looking forward to having a good rummage through all of these later on today. And there we have a Lego map of Ireland. And here we have a selection of fire vehicles, some real classic ones in there, and then on to some different Technic sets. The Osprey, I think that was the retired set from memory. Can't remember why that got retired, but I have to look into that. And yeah, some great detail on this Viking village here. I love the tour boat there, that's such a cool touch. All the details in it is just amazing. I love the look of these trees. They had these pieces on the big brick wall a little while back, and I did make sure I picked up a load, so hopefully we'll get round to doing so. And then we've got a Geonosis scene. And yes, this was the Osprey, and there is a bit of a history there about the set, the Lego set that never was. And then here we have some micro builds of Star Wars sets. So the Kylo Ren shuttle. U-wing looks amazing. Yeah, we've got the Ghostbusters 18, and I'm assuming that's Back to the Future in front of that. And we've got Bumblebee and Optimus Prime, and then the Bad Batch. And over the course of the weekend, they're actually doing the Death Star build here, and people that are exhibiting are getting a chance to build a part of it. So I've just built bags 45 and 46, but it's such an impressive looking set. And I absolutely love this build here. I want to be a pirate. So you've got a little kid there, and he's looking into the mirror, and inside he sees himself as a pirate. That looks so good. Such an effective design. Really do like that. And by the same creator, we have the Kraken as well. It looks like these are mini boats, and the Kraken's picked one up there, as you can see, getting ready to consume it. These classic boats here in there, and the fortress on the end as well. I love the way they push somebody into the water, and it's just about getting eaten by the shark. We have the Falcon in Breaking Bad. It's just the details on that. I love it. So cool, so smooth. Now this build is absolutely fantastic. The amount of detail that has gone into it is brilliant, and there's some great techniques there with it. So you've got the cinema down here, they're selling the popcorn and the tickets. It looks really good, and I'm not sure whether or not there's a screen that would be on in there. And as you go around here again, you've got Taco Bell, I think it is, dance class, climbing wall. It's just never ending. And here we've got the toilets, arcade. There's some great minifigures in there. Some of those I've never actually seen in person before. Really do hope they bring some of these minifigures back out. And then we've got another cinema screen just around here, more selling little tickets. And the studio there. I love that drinks machine there. I think the detail on that part usage is absolutely great. Yeah, very impressive build. And look at the detail and techniques involved with this build. It is just so intense. How fiddly that must have been to put together. And yeah, that's quite some structural engineering there. I'll be really worried about transporting this one. Using the snot technique on the floor there by the looks of it. And all the little micro figures as well. Yeah, very impressive build once again. And here it is from the other side as well. So the glass, the stained glass windows, just they look so good. And here we have a chrome Falcon, the Rainbow Falcon, Steampunk Falcon, and the Batman Falcon. Seen these before, they're so good. And then we've got this multicoloured museum, I think it is. Some really interesting things going on inside there. You've got a dinosaur. So they've got some of the postcard sets in there. And we've got Dom Toretto's Dodge Charger at the garage here, tuning, and again it's using all the multicoloured bricks. And then we have a boat as well. And I absolutely love this Ninjago setup here. It's all of the modulars that they brought out. And I've got 3 of them so far. I haven't got the markets or this one here on the corner. Still got to get those ones. And I haven't built a single one yet. I bought the docks and the original Ninjago City on the secondary market. Did manage to get them sealed. Did pay a little bit too much for them, but they were sets I did want to build straight from the box. And over the back there we've got the Destiny's Bounty. Again, this is from the Ninjago movie, and I think it's probably my favourite version of that. And again, it's another set in the backlog I'm still yet to make, so I've got some really good sets I'm really looking forward to building one day. The football stadium here is mixed with Sabutio, which is really good. And they've actually used the actual Sabutio for the pitch rather than using the bricks there. But on one side we've got Sabutio players, and on the other we've got the Lego minifigures. And then along the side here we've got all the executive boxes, we've got treatment rooms, the food vendors down the bottom and everything. So much detail in this. Great looking build. And it's Monday morning and we are back in the Lego room, and the Old Wayne Tower is back in its rightful place. Minimal damage both on the way up and on the way back, so that was great. It was such an amazing experience exhibiting at Brickcon, and I can't wait to do it again in the future. The organisers are so nice, really accommodating. They even set up a lower table for the Old Wayne Tower so that people could appreciate the details on the top a lot easier. So thank you so much for doing that. And it was just a great experience. The whole weekend was great. Got to meet Half Sleep Chris and his colleague Dan. They are absolutely top guys. And all of the other exhibitors are all so friendly. It was really nice seeing the expressions on the face of the public as well, them getting enjoyment out of all of the builds that were there. It's, yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to Brickcon in Dublin, I would highly recommend it. This is their 4th year, and I've been all 4 years, and you see it improving year after year after year. So yeah, if you're in Dublin next year, make sure you go along. You won't regret it. Anyway, it's time to get the bricks out and get started on the raised train line. We can get that all reinforced now. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channel. And if you know anybody else you think would be interested in building Gotham City in Lego, if you could share the channel with them, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for popping on by, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.